Okay, for the group discussion, you may support or oppose the other candidates' views. Okay, and then you may maintain or change your views presented in task A. So at the end of the discussion, you try to come to a group decision. All right, you have 10 minutes for the discussion. You may start now.
A very good afternoon to the examiner and fellow candidate again. I would like to start the discussions by saying that there are advantages of going for a local holiday. I believe that the availability of food that one is used to is the one of the advantages for local holiday. Every country have different culture. For example, in food and language, we are familiar about the food culture in Malaysia but not in the other country. For example, Korean BBQ is very famous in Korea. Unfortunately, it is not halal. Hence, this might be a problem among Malaysian tourists having a meal at that. What is your opinion?
I'm disagreeing with your point, candidate D. I think this is not a good point, as we cannot just because of the culture that mean halal or our own contradiction and choose to go for a local holiday because this won't help us to gain our knowledge on foreign food. In my opinion, I think that lower cost of transport is one of the advantages of going for a local holiday. This is because we can choose monorail, taxi, bus, LRT or even drive ourselves as our transport, which are the cheaper way if we are going for a local holiday. Although these transport are also needed if we go for overseas location, but it will be expensive. For example, if you take a taxi in foreign country, the taxi fare is far more expensive compared to the local taxi fare. But if we take LRT in local, like from KL Central to KLCC, it just costs us 2 ringgit and 50 cents, which is cheap. So what's your opinion?
I agree with certain aspect of what you said just now, but personally, I think that we could also get cheaper transportation when traveling. Despite the cost, public transportation in foreign country also emphasizes on convenience and safety. For example, private transports in foreign countries have plenty rules and undercover cooks who are ever ready to prevent crime.
Sorry to interrupt. I think that ease of communication is the greatest advantages of going for a local holiday. As we know that communication is very important in our daily life, whether it is in our house or staying outside. We can also reduce communication problem in our vacations. For instance, we can know more about our culture or our country's history in the museum. If we couldn't understand and need further explanation, it will be easier for us to understand what it is explained to us.
Excuse me, allow me to interrupt, but I don't agree with A candidate C. There is no communication barrier when traveling to foreign country. For example, most of the information provided in Korean and Japan had been translated into English. Thus, everyone can obtain and understand the information easily. In my opinion, I think that the greatest advantage of going for a local holiday is variety of activity all year round. Malaysia is an extremely diverse and exotic country. Due to Malaysia's being hot and humid throughout the year, we can enjoy plenty of activities in Malaysia. For example, we can enjoy the beach at Pulau Langkawi, Sabah, or even Tenggaru. Those beaches is a beautiful heavens for diving lovers. Besides that, there are various beautiful national parks in Malaysia. National parks provide great opportunity to get closer to Mother Nature. Thousand types of flora and fauna are available in the national park. Referring to the previous characteristic I mentioned earlier, it shows that we have a variety of activity all year round.
I don't think so, candidate B. The weather and climate in other countries are changing constantly. For example, in London, it rains almost every day, while in our country, the weather and climate does not change that drastically. But can't make this as an excuse to not travel overseas. For example, some people travel to Canada during winter just to experience the snow and the cold.
I disagree with candidates B also. In Malaysia, we don't have 4 seasons. I believe that most of Malaysians wish to go overseas to enjoy countries' spring, summer, autumn, and winter, such as in the country of Korea, Japan, and Brazil. Some activities are not available in Malaysia, such as build a snowman and ice skating, because Malaysia didn't have 4 seasons.
Excuse me, personally I'm still convinced that lower cost of transport is a good point. Because if we are going for local holiday, it is not a must for us to take flight as our transport. Thus, we don't have to buy the air ticket, which is expensive. This will help us save a lot of cost of transportation. What do you think about?
I think you are right, candidate A. Nowadays, people are too immersed in their own career. Hence, early planning for a trip could be a problem for them. This is because emergency situation might occur and it might disrupt their plans. So they might choose a shorter plan, for example, a week before to plan their trip. But this method might be cost the flight costly than usual.
That's right, candidate D. Although some people may choose to take flight as they want to seek for a more comfortable way to as their transport to go for the local holiday. But the air ticket will be surely cost a lot cheaper than the air ticket to fly overseas. So what do you feel about?
I suppose both of you are right. However, I still strongly believe that ease of communication is the greatest advantages of going for a local holiday. We can bargain with sellers by using our native language that we used to be. Many activities doesn't work because of communication problem. If we know more languages, then we can communicate with others. This can reduce and get less trouble in our daily life. Thus, I still stick at my point.
Sorry to interrupt candidate C. Even though I listen to your point, I still stick to my own point. What about the rest of us?
I'm still stick on my own.
I agree to the candidate A.
In conclusion, we are unable to come to a solid decision because some of us believe that lowering the cost of transport is the greatest advantage of going for a local holiday, but the rest of us still stick to their own point. Thank you.
You still have time. Do you have anything else to add?
No.
That's it.
No? That's it? Okay, thank you.